We're in the air.
Stand by film.
5,
Stand by music.
4,
Stand by announce.
3, 2, 1.
And fade up.
They're the Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks of Hobbs. American public, you are worthless.
Can't account for taste.
Nice. Your teaser from earlier on
That's
the loose
fantastic.
adaptation.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Shove that Pulitzer Prize square up your ass.
I'm so happy.
I'm as best as you're going to get, ladies, so here you go. We have... Shut up!
Then it's not a 4.
Masturbatory bullshit. I get the joke now.
Hey,
Stupid,
kids.
wonderful thing. Yeah.
Here's some stickers.
Are you in the crosshairs of the woke mob?
To the bridge of Kazakh Doom.
What is happening in my mouth?
Pumpkin spice lattes.
I was the mark.
You were the mark, man.
You want to get high together? You want to drink?
Cinema.
Subterfuge, machinations. Wow.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No, I did
probably
not.
didn't. Yeah. Important things were happening otherwise. So, all right. Well, welcome everyone to a brand new episode of 20 Years 4 Beers. We are a podcast dedicated to rewatching movies from at least 2 decades ago, while simultaneously enjoying a minimum of 4 modern beers. My name is Steve, and this is my big brother,
Tim.
and we are coming to you from just outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have just watched and recorded our episode on V for Vendetta. Big tonal shift here.
Yeah.
And as usual, we sit down with over another beer and discuss another movie, and we refer to these as our happy hour episodes.
Hey, you guys. Happy hour is from 4 to 6.
In this episode, we'll be talking about another kind of prophetic film in 2006, Idiocracy. Idiocracy is the story of a completely average man in the military who is selected to take part in a time travel study and be frozen for 1 year, along with a woman who is not in the military, shall we say. The two of them end up being in a frozen state for 500 years. And when they awaken, the world has delved deep into the lowest common level of stupidity and juvenile humor. The world they encounter is dying, though, and very soon the average man from today becomes the smartest man alive in the future. He is tasked with saving humanity from a global famine and also try to find a way to get back home. The film was written and directed by Mike Judge, co-written by Ethan Coen, and stars Luke Wilson, Maya Rudolph, Dax Shepard, and Terry Crews, a cast I honestly never thought I would utter.
For the last time, I'm pretty sure what's killing the crops is this Brondo stuff.
But Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is that you want us to put water on the crops.
Yes.
Water. Like out the toilet?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be out of the toilet, but yeah, that's the idea.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Okay, look. The plants aren't growing, so I'm pretty sure that the Brondo's not working. Now, I'm no botanist, but I do know that if you put water on plants, they grow.
Well, I've never seen no plants grow out of no toilet.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, look, you want to solve this problem. I want to get my pardon, so why don't we just try it, okay? And not worry about what plants crave.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? Do you even know?
It's what they use to make Brondo.
Yeah, but why do they use them to make Brondo?
Because Brondo's got electrolytes.
Come on, not my beer.
With our reactions and verdicts to the movie out of the way, we move on to the reactions to our beers that we drank while rewatching our subject movie.
And if you want to have sex with a disgusting bad brewer with a terrible attitude,
this is where we take a look back at our beers and give our expert ratings for our drinking buddies.
ugh, whatever. Hey, here's the truth.
This is Drinking Buddies.
Let's get weird.
I know, in a non-weird way. Side conversation.
Yep.
Tim, what do you got? You're
going first.
Drinking Buddies. My Drinking Buddies, both from Hackamore Brewing Company, actually. I grabbed those this week out of Chanhassen, Minnesota. The first was LFG. Fill in the blanks for what that means. DDH double IPA, or DDH DIPA, if you will. 8.5% ABV. Really solid double IPA, actually.
Nice.
And that's probably my favorite beer I've ever had from them.
Wow.
Like they've been relatively subpar or okay. Nothing bad
They've been
necessarily,
fine.
but it's fine. I had a 4.25 on that one. It's really smooth, like a good hazy IPA for a double. Also from Hackamore, then the 6.7 IPA.
Oh boy,
6.7 hazy IPA because it is 6.7% alcohol by volume.
I'll give them that.
So
That's good.
at least give them that. So when they probably tested it after, they're like, I mean, we kind of have to. At
karma
this point.
is what it is.
Yeah, it wasn't like 6.7 and it was like a 4.2 beer.
Yeah.
Not great though, thankfully. Like for such a stupid fucking name, at least the beer wasn't good. It was drinkable, but 3.5 out of 5 for me.
It aligned with the whole.
Yeah, I was like, oh, disappointing and stupid. Yep.
So I, again, new year, figured, hey, I'll go through and start with like random multi-packs of stuff that I haven't had before. So, Belching Beaver out of California had a nice little multi-pack. So I was like, all right, I'll try different IPA options. Their Deftones Phantom Bride IPA.
We haven't had that?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Oh, I've had it.
Sure.
We have not had it on the show,
no.
and I'm thinking of the tour bus one from.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Not. It starts with a D. Destil, right?
Destil, yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Sorry.
Yep.
All right, continue. Good story.
Deftones Phantom Bride IPA, 3.5. It was fine. I think of the multi-pack as probably the weakest, so I was like, I'll get that way. And then had their Tropical Terps. Again, I love these names. Hazy IPA, a little bit better, 3.75. Spoiler or teaser, I've got 2 more for another happy hour to come because I kept them. But yeah, it was a nice little way to start the season. And then I like this one description here tonight. We are having out of Rochester area, I believe it is, Minnesota, the Little Thistle Brewing Company, their Minimal Responsibilities Imperial Stout. And it's Imperial Stout with vanilla and hazelnuts. And check out this description. A big sticky stout for those winter days where pants are optional and it's not entirely clear what time of day it is. So I'll give that. What I like about it actually is it's almost 12%. So it's a hearty one. But these cans are like 11 ounces maybe?
Yeah.
If that, like maybe 8?
If you're going to do it, don't make me split it. Don't make
It's like a 4-pack of this has got to be like 8 ounces, which I like. It's just like a small amount that you can kind of, enjoy. And so it's a 4.25 for me. I like the vanilla hazelnut. It's a nice little sweet to it. It's got a little, extra than just a regular Imperial Stout. Yeah, it's good.
How are they not allowed to?
Yeah, like the ounces. They don't list that. But
I should probably try this before I rate it.
Okay. And pregnant pause as he sips it and goes, huh.
God damn. Whew.
It hits you, right?
Wow, I took it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
I took it down.
Maybe sip it, yeah.
It's good though. I haven't had a stout in a while. It's weird.
Yeah.
Stouts are just not a thing. I mean, like beer is struggling. We know the beer industry is struggling, but stouts are really struggling.
Totally. Like you can maybe find like a multi-pack of like something else, but on its own, they don't really make, especially for this time of year. You'd think they'd have hearty options like that.
It is good though. Like it is like from a rating standpoint. I have probably a 4.
Yeah.
For an 11.8% ABV.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's not boozy.
Yeah. But I'm happy it's a small amount. Yes. Yeah, the vanilla hazelnut kicks through, but yeah. Yeah.
This is good. Cool, thank you.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
This is a social network.
You don't have to be an intellectual property expert to understand the difference between right and wrong.
Where we take a look back at the critical and fan reception from 2 decades ago.
Mark!
As usual, Tim takes point on this, so take it away, Tim.
You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. $1 billion.
The IMDb rating is 6.5 out of 10. Probably one of our lowest we've had. Overall. So good teaser. Yep. Marjorie Baumgarten of Austin Chronicle said the delivery of Idiocracy is frequently flat, but its vision is dead on. Karina Chocano of LA Times said Judge has a gift for delivering brutal satire, the trappings of low comedy, and for making heroes out of ordinary people whose humanity makes them suspect in a world where every inch of space, including mental, is mediated. Robert Kohler of Variety said, Idiocracy is absolutely a satire for its time. What director and co-writer Mike Judge is less sure of here than is less sure of here than his previous perfectly pitched live action comedy Office Space is how to build a complete movie around his key ideas. And first of its kind, there truly is no Roger Ebert review.
I was just gonna say there can't be an. I cannot.
Could not find it.
imagine-
He's like, nah.
Yeah, I just don't think they would have covered this,
No.
right? I mean, like,
It would not have been a thing for him. So yeah, don't have any comparison for him. And then Academy Awards, shocking.
shocker!
None.
Mike Judge
at
has
all.
skunked again.
Yep. Wah, wah.
We begin our discussion with our reaction segment that we call Spotlight.
This is Boston, and the church does not want them to be found. So, they are not there.
This is where we highlight and discuss our top takeaways of any kind from rewatching our subject film.
We've got two stories here. We've got a story about degenerate clergy, and we've got a story about a bunch of lawyers turning child abuse into a cottage industry.
If there were 90 of these bastards, people would know.
Maybe they do.
This is Spotlight.
They knew, and they let it happen.
Well, similar to V for Vendetta, I have very few notes.
Blown away.
Differently,
Yeah.
is because I was like, about 20 minutes into this movie, I was like, first of all, I'm pretty sure if I've seen this at all in its entirety,
Yeah.
it's been 20 years.
Oh,
first of all.
absolutely.
Absolutely. But I've seen a ton of clips from this, so it's hard. It's like The Office, right? I always see clips, and I'm like, oh, I've watched The Office. Well, I haven't.
No.
But I remember about 20 minutes in, I was like, I've had some funny moments, but why are we covering this movie? And it's my own fault. I think it was on the list, and you had it on your list
Yes.
too. But I'm like, I really thought.
I mean, 20 years
I really
on.
thought this was going to be
Office Space.
Yeah.
Another one. And it seems maybe, ahead of his time, satire.
Which in some ways it is,
It
but I'm
is.
going to get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I was like, why are we?
I agree.
Why are we covering this?
About the same amount of time, I'm like, it's only like 80 minutes long. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
short movie. But I definitely thought like, oh boy. Should I text Steve and be like, maybe
Should
we
we watch
pivot?
something else? I thought about it.
Yeah.
I did too. I was like, is there another one? But then I do think like it's surprisingly popular.
Yes.
I mentioned to a couple people I was watching, I love that movie. And I'm like, that reaction?
Really?
Yes.
As opposed to, I think I've heard of it or seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that movie. I'm like,
Wow.
okay. All right.
So
So I fully envision that this will be our lowest rated episode ever. So I'm just sort of mailing it in on my end
Yeah.
too.
I
to
agree.
the point where I have no trivia. So yeah, we'll just get ahead of that little
Just get that.
nugget. Yeah.
So first thought that struck me though, however watching it,
Mhm.
was I did not expect rewatching it that it kind of seems like Wall-E ripped off this fucking movie.
Well, or even then, I said,
or loosely took
is this what happens just before humans left Earth in Wall-E? That was my.
I was
like,
watching like,
is
what?
this- are we at a point now where it's like humans are about to leave Earth, and this is the juxtaposition of like, yeah, no,
it hit like
I didn't rip it off necessarily, but I was like,
No.
the world is. Yeah, I was like, I have the same note.
That's so funny.
Is this what happens just before humans left Earth in Wall-E?
Like, man, I'm like, yeah, future society covered with mountains of garbage. Someone out of its time and place grappling with lazy, stupid people.
Yeah.
Bumbling efforts at forming a romantic bond with someone standoffish. Even the broken robot cleaning the floor in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's where I was like, okay,
that
seems.
I feel like
been on point.
Pixar's like, we can maybe do a lot better than this thing.
Well,
and
they
just like
did. Yeah.
clearly, but like tweak it a bit. Yeah, it struck me as like, I did not expect watching 20 years on that Idiocracy and Wall-E would be in a
the same universe.
Venn diagram
Yeah.
of connectivity. Yes. So I would say, funny to me that what the film theorizes would take 500 years.
Yeah.
Has seemingly just taken less than 20 years.
Yeah, my second note was 2550. Try 2026. Yeah.
love we don't compare notes, but he's like,
Yeah.
oh, a food pyramid gets fucked up by morons. Language of the idiots isn't really that different than how a lot of people talk now.
Dude.
Like 6, 7.
Side note. And he's not out here to defend himself. We were driving home after picking up Matt from work. And he's watching some YouTube. Like, they're playing Uno and, like, having fun. Like, they're having a good time. I honestly was like, these guys sound exactly like the fucking movie. Like, I want to find it. And just be like, bro, blah,
yeah,
bro, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And he's laughing his ass off. And I'm like, we're fucked, dude. We are fucked as a society. Because I was like, yeah. We're not that far off. Because literally these guys are just like grunting through the entire episode, playing Uno together.
Yes.
And it's the funniest shit on earth for him. It's next stop kicking the balls.
Ow, my balls.
Ow, my balls.
So great. I agree.
Which is actually objectively still pretty funny.
I mean,
that's
The Simpsons did it perfectly.
Yeah,
but yes.
exactly. But yeah.
I had the same thought.
Continue in your,
Well, I had the same thought. Like, I will be like eating at the table or whatever, and Ev will be watching some YouTubers gaming on Roblox or whatever. And it's like, I want to just jam Q-tips into my ears
that are lit on fire.
Because I'm just like, is this truly what is... And I guess, again, maybe we should preface the episode of like, here begins the old man rant.
Totally.
But it was like watching the movie being like,
and all they do is like scream through things on YouTube. It's
they
just
have
like
to,
screaming.
Oh, Dad, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Yes. And it's like, this is not... But watching the movie, I was like, oh, yeah, it didn't take 500 years, man.
It's actually one of my biggest criticisms of the movie. But
right, yeah, exactly. You didn't have to go that. Like, maybe it's too idealistic. Thank you, Mike Judge.
Yeah.
You're very kind and
take
cute.
500 years to get there.
Yeah, try 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like watching me like, oh my God. And then like, the criticism of stock market volatility driving policy decisions, pretty spot on. You know, crazy how that would be a thing. You want to invade Greenland? Oh, sorry, forget that noise. Market's upended. You want to like put water on plants as opposed to this, in a drink? Oh, wait, change that policy. Like, it's weird watching it be like, oh, it's ahead of its time, but not effective. But still, things can kind of hit different in many ways.
Yeah. Off of that, I want to talk about. So I mean, like, there's a lot of there is some good for sure in this movie.
Sure.
Aside from Maya Rudolph, and
in addition
to, but yeah, man, there are a few things. I actually don't even really feel like shitting on this movie. But I will say this.
It's almost like beneath shitting on.
Yeah.
Like it's so well intended.
The language is problematic.
Yes.
But with a capital B, it also tracks. Like when you really think about the lowest common, like this is where I feel like my problem with this movie is the use of the word, the R word and the F word, not fuck. We can say that here.
Smoking cigarettes in Britain.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. The use of that is, to me, if this were a political commentary, that would have been really biting and really well done.
Yes.
But instead, it felt like they were using it for actual humor.
Correct.
And that's where I was like, this did not, like I believe that would be the language of the idiots.
Yes.
So, like, I agree. So it works in terms of that. But I also don't think it was meant to be like, this is how morons talk. It was literally meant to be like, this is sort of funny.
Yes.
And it really, I wasn't like offended necessarily because I say some stupid, random, nasty shit too. But like, it just was, it didn't hit to me. Like it didn't, because it wasn't funny.
No.
And it wasn't biting. And it wasn't political. It literally was just like low hanging fruit.
Yes.
And I'm going to just like throw it. So like I had that, it's not even like a good or a bad, but I was like, to be fair, if I were writing what the dumbest of society would write or would say, it'd probably be pretty much exactly what he's writing in this movie. So I mean, I have to be fair in that sense, but his motive does not seem to be like political satire or societal satire.
Yes.
Like Office Space could have been come across as.
Well, and that's the thing I struggle with the movie is like, to me, satire should be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has a different take on something that I feel like, oh, that's really clever.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it through that lens. And then you add in humor and layers to it. And the inherent challenge of the movie is it's hard to satire when you're right. It's got to be the least common denominator.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, eventually humanity devolves into these terrible, stupid people. And their language is like the most base version of things.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, but that's not going to be funny.
No, I think that's the problem.
It gets really grating after a while.
Even then, I wouldn't have found it funny. Like,
No.
we had the problem with like Zoolander and some of these other comedies from the
Yes.
time. You're like,
oh god, yeah.
boy, the language is not. And I'm no prude. I've said nasty stuff, and I say it all the
Yeah.
time. That's not what we're talking about.
No,
but it's just like you're punching down.
Correct.
And I'm like, you could have been punching up in
Yes.
this movie and saying like our leaders are the reason why this is being accepted.
Yes.
Even I really love the opening of talking about how the family tree thing works.
Yeah.
I love that opening.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I had never thought about that. It's like,
Yes.
why are we getting dumber? Because people keep fucking.
Yes.
And we allow them to keep
Yes.
fucking
And procreating
keep having
stupid people.
kids.
Yes.
And like just stupid people keep dumber. And like I get it.
Yes.
It's a really well done beginning. And like I feel like, oh, here we go. We're gonna do it. And then it just like goes into cheap humor in a lot of ways. So
Yes.
it just didn't hit well for me.
Well,
I
think-
did laugh a few times in this movie, don't get me wrong. But like it's just not it's not funny.
I mean, the core premise is you have the straight man.
Yeah.
Around a world of stupid people, craziness, whatever it is.
Mhm.
And I think of, in no way to compare it, but I think of like Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Where you could do it really well. Where you could have a straight man who, issues aside, like kind of, oddities, but is the smartest guy in the room in many ways. And everybody around him is a fucking moron. And it can be genius. This just became insufferable like 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's fine enough, good premise. And then when he gets, thawed in the future,
Yeah.
and the world is as it is, it's like, this is not a fun premise anymore for
No.
me. I was like, this is really taxing because I don't want to watch it. Like, I don't want to watch a movie like this anymore.
No.
Like to
no.
watch like the stupidest people in the world, and it's not too dissimilar from the world we live in now. It was like, again, can't discredit in hindsight, but it's like, yeah, it just got really insufferable really quick.
Yeah, I think that leads into another point I think we both are having, which is if this had been, so this was released in 2006, and it's, well, and in that world, it would have been, I mean, there was 500 years in the future. If this had been 100 years in the future, just 100, we're talking about a different style movie. There's a couple of things I wish they would have done differently, and it's not their fault because it's not the movie they were trying to make.
Yeah.
But like, had the White House been the George W. Bush White House,
Yeah.
branded that way,
Yeah.
the George W. Bush White House brought to you by Carl's Jr.,
Yes.
it would have been like, of the time we are experiencing at the time, our theoretically dumbest president, and it would have been like, of course they would honor this amazing president of the past,
bastion,
and, but
yes.
like 100 years ago, 500
Yes.
years is obviously they've forgotten about them.
Yes.
100 years in the past would have been like, we're honoring this president who was like the bastion of whatever.
Yeah.
And it would have been a hilarious moment of current political satire, but it would have been close enough in timeline.
Yes.
And the timeline is where you lost me. The
Totally.
I had forgotten it was 500 years. And the
Totally
moment
agree.
he went 500 years in the future, I was like, I don't think I'm like this movie.
No.
Because it's it went from political satire to just being lowbrow humor.
Yes.
Across the board. The constant dick jokes, which, don't get me wrong, are funny.
Could be funny.
But like the tanks and like the things being whatever they were at the end, they were all just like
Yes.
big giant dicks. It's like, this just isn't, it doesn't work.
No.
It makes sense. Everything makes sense.
Yes.
In terms of the world you've created.
Yes.
So I can't fault them from being like random or stupid, but I can be like, this makes no sense. What are you trying to tell? Like, what
Yeah.
are you trying to, what message are you trying to sell?
Yes.
And that's where, like, I think the 500-year thing is just a huge miss because everything else just falls flat.
Yes.
In that point.
Well, think about the difference of like 1500 to 2000.
Exactly.
Like, it's unrecognizable, the difference of the world.
Yeah.
And I agree. This, from a 500 years in the future, felt, again, society would not evolve because of stupid people, like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it would feel like a retraction, so not much of an evolution. But it was just like, yeah, this definitely doesn't feel that different than our time now.
Right.
Like a toilet and a seat that he's watching stuff, like the TV. It was like, I agree. If it had been reasonably close where it feels like I can go back in time because 2 generations from now, this could be what it's like. There could be like I can change
We're talking about FDR and Hoover still today. Like in that kind of like that's 100 years ago.
Yes.
So we're not that far off from a world of that.
Correct.
And I understand you're supposed to have like the low, but it's crazy how quickly you can get that stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I can't fault, to your point, I can't fault him because does this movie get written differently today?
Yeah.
Sure, probably. But yeah, man, I just looked at it like that might.
Yeah. It's too far.
That it's just like it's that's like watching, like we talked about with Shakespeare. Like it's like watching anything of Shakespearean times now does not make me feel like you can have good themes in there if you do it right. But obviously this isn't trying to do it. So it's just like I can't relate to this. You've completely lost me. I will say the one thing that there are a few things that made me laugh, like when they randomly show up and just like they catch them and they just blow up the car.
Yeah,
they just blow it up.
Yeah,
and then like fireworks are going around and Dax is like, he's like going towards it. I think Dax Shepard is terrible in this movie because everyone is pretty much terrible in this movie.
Everybody's bad.
Except certain parts. But like, there's just funny, stupid moments like that are funny. But beyond that, I don't even know what to say.
I
have a couple other points.
The production value is so bad.
Hold up, though. What do you mean production value?
Like,
because I got to tell you, from a production design standpoint, the people who are building the world, the actual physical sets.
Oh yeah, the
like,
sets are impressive.
Okay, that's what I'm like. What production value is? What are you talking about?
It's like so uncreative to the 500 years.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like watching it, you're right. It's like in hindsight, you're like, this feels like it's just not that far different than what we have now.
Yeah.
Like you have Crocs on your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that dramatic. So I agree. Like some of the staging. Yeah. And the sets, very impressive. Like so much garbage everywhere. But
like, I mean, just from it, I do have a note of production design. They had to have a ton of fun with this.
Oh, sure.
Like the, what was the...
like over the top advertisements.
But the
like,
American Express with the triple
UHH,
X.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, just all the advertisements have got to be... They had to have just a damn delight in terms of production value or production design. I want to shout out a little bit... Hello. Terry Crews, man.
Oh gosh.
He just I love a guy like Terry Crews who's like he's like The Rock, except like maybe not now because he's going a little more serious. But these guys they just get it, man.
Yes.
I'm lucky to be here, and I'll be damned if like he has a hell of a good time in this.
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Of course, every episode.
Like,
yeah, Sarge is awesome. Like he just is just like
so great.
He just understands, like, I'm lucky to be here.
Yes.
And I'm going to do... John Cena is who I was like, not The Rock. John Cena is who I think of.
Yes.
He just gets it.
Right?
I'm lucky to be here. And whatever you need, I will do it.
Yep.
Because he's just dumb in this movie. He's just like... But he's not like... He's just jockey dumb. All the other people are just stupid dumb.
Yeah.
And I do love... There are some good lines in it, especially the brought to you by Carl's Jr. stuff consistently is still pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Terry Crews, man, shout out to him because I just think he's the only one here who just was like, I'm going to show up and have a good damn time. And he's just dancing around and doing what he needs to do. And I don't know. I think I like Terry Crews.
Yeah, he's good. I got to say, and I get, I'm a member, so I'm biased. But like, not sure the Costco disparagement works. Like, if it was a Sam's Club,
really,
I would work with that.
Really,
yeah,
really, because Costco is totally innocent in the Dude,
they are suing the Trump administration for the tariff shit. Like I'm saying,
understand
of the
but
two giant
of the two companies who would take over the world in terms of people's love for them and desire to do anything they would want, it's Costco over Sam's Club.
No,
Costco members will do anything for Costco.
No, but if the premise is the world is getting stupider,
yeah,
the dumber people are taking over, that's Sam's Club. Full stop. It absolutely is.
It is, but in terms of willingness to just let them take over the world, it's Costco.
Oh, no. Costco would fight that shit.
No, the people, their customers, Costco customers would be happy to let Costco take over the world. To be the last standing giant of all things, Costco, there is no fan base as passionate towards
I'm right there.
the thing they love
more
than Costco.
Absolutely.
And so, sure, maybe in a world, where Carl's Jr. took everything over,
right?
Costco is still the bastion of like trying to do what they want, and they're educating lawyers and they're doing all their other stuff.
I mean, maybe that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. He went to law school at Costco, but like
maybe it's not disparagement; it's a recognition of their.
You can frame it however you
hegemony.
want in your cult of Costco, but if you're going to tell me,
don't besmirch Costco.
No, it's a cult. If you're going to tell me in the future which of the two is going to survive, it is Costco.
I'm an executive member.
A billion times over. And I'm taking advantage of said executive membership tomorrow.
But I'll walk around and be like, you want this?
I have
you
no
want this?
problem with the level of that. But if you're going to tell me which of the two companies exists 500 years from now and has taken over everyone's desire to shop, it's Costco.
Because they would capitalize on this. They would
over
capitalize on the
Samsung.
stupid people. Oh, all right.
It's Costco.
I'm coming around it.
It's Costco. Like it's not even besmirching Costco. It is like if it had been Sam's Club, I'd have been like, that seems wrong.
Yeah,
that seems wrong.
Yeah, I'd be at Walmart. Yeah. All right. So I
have one last point. What do you got?
My last point is like I compare this to something in no way from a quality standpoint,
sure,
because they're very different, but to something like Veep.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Like,
I get you.
Which is brilliant. And it's so great to watch it. Well, have watched it at the start. But then once reality becomes more like the absurd stuff going on.
Been my hard time about I've only seen it to a certain extent.
Oh,
I have a hard time watching it.
It's hard. It totally loses luster. And so, not even from like a execution standpoint of the film, it's just, it's hard to kind of criticize it because it's not quite satire in hindsight, but it aligns with the shit of the world. It's just like watching it was the same feeling of like, I don't enjoy this because reality is just showing the fucking terrible things of this and stupidity. And like, so again, love and all the people are amazing in that show, Veep, for what it's worth.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I watched 2 seasons, I'm like, I'm done because it's insane. I can't, the reality is not as funny as you think it is.
And I think that's where the difference between like a V for Vendetta or this comes into play, which is to say like V looks at a world and says, we can be better.
Yes.
And we can overcome this. Whereas Idiocracy is like, I don't know, just accept the shit and just, I guess, we'll just deal with it. And that's, I think the hard part with a movie like this and why it's easier to shit on Crash or it's easier to shit on other movies we haven't liked is none of this is the fault of the creators.
No.
You and I chose to watch this movie.
Yep.
It wasn't forced upon us. It wasn't anything else. We chose thinking it would be a certain thing.
No.
And it's not that thing.
No.
But did they ever set out to be that way? I don't think they did.
No.
So like I feel like this is one of our few misses.
Totally.
When it comes to deciding what movies to rewatch.
Yes.
But I will just say Fox News being around,
I mean,
it's just fucking perfect.
Yes.
The fact that Fox News is the state-run media of the time.
Yep.
I mean, that is where I got frustrated because I was like, see?
Yes.
Like, here you go.
Yep.
You saw 20 years ago. This is state-run media. This is all like,
propaganda.
This is propaganda. Like, dude, like you had it right in front of you. There it is.
Yep.
It's well done. It's funny, and especially I laughed my ass off when the picture-in-picture thing comes up and the girl turns the other direction, as if she could have seen it, even if she looked the other direction.
Yes.
She's sitting there thinking she could somehow look at it. Like
See it.
I find I do think there's some really good jokes in there, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't hit as well. I don't know, man. It's a swing and a miss of a movie. It's a swing and a miss of a choice. Like that's on us.
Well, we had the thought of like, I mean, this is gonna hit like V for Vendetta, a like dystopian future, and criticism on the modern times, which you didn't know, but now it's gonna hit. Idiocracy, like, yeah, there's fucking terrible people leading this world. This is gonna be a thing. It's like, ooh, I remember, watching like, oh,
yeah. I'm glad we watched it now though, and not like 6 months from now, because you never know. If we're gonna do it now.
Oh yes.
And so, I I just kept getting hung up on the dicks. That's what she said. But it was literally just like, you don't need to, like, it just felt so lowbrow.
Yes.
When you watch a movie like Office Space, or even like if you watch King of the Hill back in the day, King of the Hill was an outstanding show.
Yes.
Which I'm sure you've seen like 2 episodes.
2 episodes, yeah.
But it is, you just go like, that's the Mike Judge that I wanted in this movie.
Yes.
And that's not the Mike Judge we got.
No, it's not biting.
No. It's like,
No.
God, swing and a miss.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going up there, I'm going to try it, I'm going to let the jury decide.
As we close out our spotlight segment, we come to our final takes called The Verdict.
If we are to have faith and justice, we need only to believe in ourselves.
This is where Tim and I give our final verdicts after rewatching the film and decide whether or not the movie held up over the course of 2 decades.
Now you get out of here before I call the bailiff and have you thrown in jail.
This is The Verdict.
I said to hell with it, to hell with it.
All right, well, my verdict. Idiocracy represents an odd movie for me in that I really enjoyed this movie when I saw it the first time. But now looking back on it, it is nowhere near what I want it to be on rewatch, which is not entirely their fault.
Sure.
Excuse me. Not just because of the overuse of uncomfortable language choices, but because it is a missed opportunity at political satire that means it just missed out on being a classic. The few things that could have changed along the way could have turned this from dick jokes and butt humor and just like lowbrow and punching down to punching up. And that's a missed opportunity for me. Overall, the film is what it said it's out to be, probably, but nothing more. And it's a relatively forgettable start to the 2006 year, which is technically, we watched this first before V for Vendetta. I have 2.5 out of 5. It's a fine movie, but I would, it is what it is.
Is it? To me, there's a reason Beavis and Butthead works best as half-hour episodes, because watching insufferably stupid people wears thin pretty quickly, unless there's an interesting story or great humor to keep you interested. I mean, I'm thinking of Dumb and Dumber as a prime example of it when it works. Smart, clever, but you have 2 people that are fucking stupid. Idiocracy probably was interesting on paper, but it's a pretty big misfire of execution all around and is a complete nothing of a movie. Well-intended satire, but honestly, I don't know that I can think I laughed more than like 3-4 times.
Sure, yeah.
There's just like, all right, okay, we'll get through this. Absolutely skip this.
Yeah,
but to its credit, watch Office Space again.
Yes,
for example,
man.
Mike Judge's comedic talent. Like, that stands
You
up.
talk about even Beavis and Butthead has some great political satire of the time.
Oh my God. Did you see any of the recent ones where they re-released or like put them on Paramount?
The newest versions?
Yes.
Or, no, I haven't watched
Oh my
it.
God.
Yeah,
There's an
I guess
episode
I've seen clips.
where they go to an escape room, but they take the wrong term and they end up getting locked in the female bathroom. And they think it's the escape room.
Yeah, I have seen some of that.
Fucking genius.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
so
about.
Incredible, yes.
Like Mike Judge, when he wants to be, this just seems like an off.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
God.
2 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, there you go.
The exciting quiz program 21.
Our final segment of the episode is Quiz Show.
I have stood on the shoulders of life, and I've never gotten down into the dirt to build.
Where in our research for our subject film, we find some interesting trivia nuggets that we hope will stump the other and possibly intrigue you.
This is not McCarthyism. You're not here to expose for the sake of exposure.
This is Quiz Show.
Well, evidently, certain of the contestants were given the answers in advance.
Cheating on a quiz show is like plagiarizing a comic strip.
All right, well, I already mentioned it, so Tim's going to go ahead and take point on this. Not because I don't do research. I also just was like, I don't know, man. What are you going to do? What do you got, Tim?
Is largely searching while the movie's playing and being like, I gotta entertain myself somehow. Having worked with Mike Judge on Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill TV shows prior to this, the film is co-written by Ethan Coen, marking this as his first feature film screenwriting credit. His next screen co-writing credit would be just 2 years later in what Hollywood satire masterpiece directed by Ben Stiller.
Yeah, it is Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
And I do think I'm going to get myself a ding.
Do it.
Hanging it back. I had it in my head because who's
it's
did
Justin,
Ethan Coen co-write Toy Story? Somebody did.
I don't know about that.
So I thought it was Ethan Coen.
Oh, maybe.
But anyway, not this guy apparently.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, yeah.
You think Justin Theroux, Ben Stiller, Ethan Coen. That movie is incredible.
It's my top 5. People ask me top 5 favorite comedies. That's in my top 5.
Good.
I can't undersell.
He got better.
And that's actually a great example of a movie that uses really offensive language.
Yes,
but in the right way to do it. You just go it's a weird way to say that in the defense, but you go, when you watch that, you go, oh, that's a word I don't want to hear. But then the point of what you're hearing, versus just just throw it in.
Usage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Oh man, I can't wait to
so the pimp in this movie, Upgrade, who has 2 D's at the end for a double dose of pimping, is played by rapper Brad Scarface Jordan, a member of the rap group Ghetto Boys, whose song
"Here We Go,"
"Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangsta," is prominently featured in what 1999 comedy film starring Ron Livingston.
I love it. You don't have to go that far.
Watch it
you
right
should
there.
be okay, it's Office Space, obviously.
Nice.
Okay,
But I love it. Yeah, he's like, we got your movie, your song from that.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back in. Upgrade.
And that's such a key song.
Oh, exactly. It works for it. So, yeah. Good.
Love it. You had 2 or 3?
No, I got 2.
Oh, I thought you had 3.
No, I had 2.
Oh, all right. Well, they're paying attention. All right. Well, there you go. That brings us to the end of the episode. And our first sort of foray into these films of 2006.
Yep.
Where am I at here on my notes? My butt hurts. I can't even. All right. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes on Inside Man and Lucky Number 11. Find us on the web via the metaverse of Facebook, Instagram, and especially Threads. And head to 20years4beers.com for more info. We want to say thank you for taking the time to listen and for clicking that like or subscribe button on your devices. This has been 20 Years 4 Beers. My name is Steve.
I'm Tim.
And thanks for listening.
Thanks. And then Academy Awards, shocking.
Shocker.
None.
Mike Judge
at
was
all.
stumped again.
Yep. It kind of seems like Wall-E ripped off this fucking movie.
Costco customers would be happy to let Costco take over the world.